All right, manifestation. I hope you guys have been having a really good time. I've been so enjoying this stuff. It is amazing sharing this information with you guys. Yeah, I just can't wait to hear all the stories over the months and over the days and even years of what you guys start manifesting. All right, let's jump right in. Let's get to screen share. There we go. Okay, day 3. 100 goals before you die. Cool, 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 cool. That's what our focus is going to be on. But there's some fun ones in here. You guys can do, let's say, individual ones like house renovations where you write down everything, room by room. Or a job, everything that you need in that job, like everything about it. But there's a fun one here. It's called Perfect Mate. And the story that I have for you is actually my mom put me into a class way back in, what was it, 1987, I think it was. And Keys to Prosperity. She hated this guy that I was dating, and I was about to move away from Kelowna and to be with him. And anyway, she popped me into this course. And so with it, what ended up happening was I learned this 100 things for your perfect mate. What they look like, children, hobbies, holidays, you name it, you put it in there. Rule is, has to be 80% or better. And if not, you dump them. So what you do is, of course, when you have your 100 things, then what you do is you start check marking. Oh yeah, that one, that one, that one, that one, not that one. And then you add it up. It might take you a couple months to actually know if they have all, what percent of that 100. But the story is that at the time when I took this class, I went and did the 100 things on the guy I was dating. And he wasn't even 56%. Okay, I dumped him. So then I ended up going back with a guy who I had dated for 2.5 years because he was 78% under the 80. And I thought, well, that's awfully close. So I actually went back with him. A few months later, moved in with him. And I knew within 2 weeks that it was not going to work. I stayed for about 2 months. But anyways, left, went on my own. And 3 days after I moved out, his brother and his brother's wife took me out. We went to a nightclub, and while we were there, a whole bunch of friends, probably about 20 of them from when I was back in high school, was out that evening. And so the brother and his wife left, but I stayed because the group was there and I was having a good time, and I had my own vehicle, so it was fine. Anyways, and so I actually ended up meeting Nick there. So he was now part of this group, and that evening we had gone over to a place that he was at with all of us, a whole bunch of us went over there, not just me. But weirdly enough, I lost my bracelet. And so the next day he brings the bracelet to my home. I guess my cousin had told him about it because he was part of this group too, my cousin, and told him where I lived. And so Nick comes and drops off my bracelet. And I said to him, hey, you want to go and play mini golf? And so we went and played mini golf and had a really good time. And so because of this group, and I got back in with this group, and he was now part of this group, yeah, sure. I've seen him lots in the next month or so. And then we decided to date. And of course, I already had my 100 goals, so I knew what questions I was asking. And things just got better and better and better. And he was 98% out of my 100 things. I thought, okay, that's crazy. So 6 months into it, we actually moved in together. And of course, I'm thinking, okay, oh, let's see, another couple weeks, maybe this won't be okay. It just got better. It has been, I think we've been together now 32 years. And you guys, he's still in the 98%. Sure, we have our days, but 99% of our days are awesome, really awesome. So try it. You can have a lot of fun with that one. All right, we're going to get into the 100 goals though. Now, so why that you need to write out your wishes, wants, and desires? So with this, Writing out your goals. So what are we living for? Goals set the mind. Ask and you shall receive. Now, how I explain this to my students is a person without goals. A person without goals, the energy can go any which way it wants because there's no set rules. So the energy doesn't know how to go anywhere, and it can go chaotic, very chaotic. And some of you guys have been there because you have no goals. So you know what I'm talking about. All right. So then the next one, let's say a person has some goals, like lots of business courses, you guys, lots and lots. I've taken all kinds of courses. Teach you to do 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20-year goals. Lots of people. Now, this is the human life. We have up and down days. But as you can see, over the 20 years, it's pretty balanced. And with it, we've accomplished probably a lot of the goals. All right. But then what happens, and this is where I really, really stress about when you think about your goals, to do them to death, till you die. Because most goals are written until retirement. And then a person, you know, at the 20 years now has no goals. They've only written their goals up until retirement. Well, now life goes crazy. And as most of you know, a lot of people actually pass on once they retire. There's a lot and lot of information how somebody dies very close to retirement, but they have now nothing to live for. So it's just a thought. Okay, if you do not ask, Spirit cannot help you achieve your goals, you guys. Ask and you shall receive. And it doesn't say that you have to ask for specific things. You guys can choose anything you want, anything. So there is no spiritual law of what you have to ask for. The universe is your limit. So start asking. All right. Now, if you do this so that you have your goals written down until death, okay, so some people call it a bucket list, you're going to have that balance. Of course, we have good days and we have bad days. All of us do. Everybody has. Well, I haven't met anybody who hasn't, let's put it that way. Now, the rule is you're going to receive at least 80% of what you ask for in that lifetime. That's pretty cool. Now, most of my students, you guys, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been teaching this for 20 years. It is amazing the stories that I have heard back. And of course, back then we didn't have things like this challenge and that where people can actually have witness of other people's comments. But it's pretty fascinating. And it's amazing what happens. I am so excited to start seeing the comments and start reading everything that you guys are putting. It gets so fascinating. All right, now here's the cool part, you guys. This is how spirit works, okay? If you don't ask, you then have not given spirit permission to help you because you didn't, in the Bible it says we have free will. Ask and you shall receive. But the part is, if you guys don't ask, spirit is not allowed to help you without your permission. You're the one in control. You're the one with all the rules. You're the one that holds all the cards. You have to ask. Now, part of it goes though, our subconscious or unconscious thoughts, okay? God, could you imagine with all the thousands and thousands and millions of people who have these thoughts and have had thoughts since childbirth to now and to who knows what age they are? Could you imagine the information passageway that they, spirit world, has to listen to us? All right. Not only that, they still have to just listen to us when we're consciously thinking. Now, it's not even subconscious anymore. Now we're consciously thinking, but they still have to listen. But until we get into number 3, until we get into action, this is where spirit goes, oh, hold on. They're not wishy-washy anymore. They're not just thinking about it. they're serious. They're now taking action. They might have wrote it, you guys spoke it. However, whatever you're doing, you bought tickets, you even the lottery, buying a ticket in the lottery, you guys can't win a lottery if you don't have a ticket. So you gotta help spirit out here, okay? And there's a joke, I don't know why, but it's just come into my head. So this joke goes something like this, where it's a huge flood, and the man is on top of his roof. You guys probably heard this, but anyways, he's on top of his roof. And the water's coming up quite far up the house, and it's almost at the edge of the roof there. And the small boat goes by, and the guy says to the guy on the roof, "Oh, hop on, I'll take you to safety." And the man says back, "No, no, no, God will save me." Anyways, the small boat leaves. So water's coming up higher and higher, and the man's had to move up on his roof, and a bigger boat comes by, and the people on the boat said, hop on, we'll save you, we'll take you to safety." And the man says, "No, no, no, God will save me. I trust in God." So that boat leaves. And now the man is just on top of the chimneys. He's high up because the water is right there. Everything's right at him. And a helicopter comes by, and the ladder's down, and the guy on the big mic thing says, "Climb the ladder. We'll save you. We'll take you to safety." And the man says, "No, no, I trust in God." And so, anyways, the helicopter leaves, and the man does die. And he goes to heaven, and he says to God, "Hey, you were supposed to save me. I was asking for help." And of course, God says, "I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter. What else did you want?" So we have to meet them part way, okay? Spirit can only help deliver, but we have to pay attention also to what is coming and how it's coming. I don't know. I think it's a cute story. Okay, manifestation, right? So God then lets you manifest. So you've put in all this energy, you've put in all the work, and you manifest. So of course now, are you going to manifest again? And is Spirit going to help you? And it all depends, 1, how specific you asked for whatever goal it was that you were achieving. And 2, if you have any past hang up over it. Okay, so this gets big, and this is what we're going to get into for next class, in class 4, day 4. All right, okay, end of day 3. You guys got lots and lots to think about. So go ahead, go back to your email, go answer day 3 challenge question, and post it in the comments of the day 3 challenge. Make sure you go in there. And of course, we have then too some grand prizes for you guys. So enjoy, and I can't wait till tomorrow. Talk to you guys later.